The new 2025 sets have come out with a lot of praise because they have a lot of really cool things such as a Pillager Outpost, a new Warden set, a really nice enchanted pickaxe, and an Enderman Tower, which looks absolutely awesome. But let's look at everything new in this entire wave. Getting started, let's look at the Enderman Tower. First of all, we do have an enchantment table, which looks awesome, as well as endermites. So that's a quick overview. And then, of course, we have the giant Enderman, which, as you know, it's a new set, so it's going to have new stuff. Alongside that, there's a lot of different ladders, which are completely new, because we used to have giant ladders, which didn't really look game accurate. But as you can see here, there's some very thin ones, which are more accurate and more proportioned to the players in the game, so that looks great. And as for the rest of the set, we did get an enchanted crossbow, which is nice, and the endermites also look amazing. They're very small, so pretty game accurate, and very fit for this set since there's lots of endermen, ender pearls. It works very well, so I think it was a great set to add it in with, and also the size of the set isn't too bad either. So I'd say this set hasn't got a lot of people talking about it, but it is well worth the price and does look pretty nice because it is a several in one build, and the 2 exclusive minifigures also look cool, so those are definitely new. And of course, we get that in every wave, so a lot of other sets in this wave will have exclusive minifigures. Next up is the Pickaxe Mine. Now, the Pickaxe Mine doesn't have as much new as such, but there's a lot of cool things and features which are inside it, such as a baby polar bear, a spider jockey with a stray, which is quite nice. Although the stray does not have the fabric which it originally came out with, we have not seen that yet since it originally came out, so that's still pretty rare. But it's nice to see that we've got the stray back. We also got that in the advent calendar, which is really nice. So we got that in both sets, but if you want a stray, now's your year to get it. Also, they got a stonecutter in there, which has been done before, so a lot of the stuff here has already been done before, but it's done really well here and looks really nice. Very reminiscent of the creeper mine, as I said in my video announcing them, and I think overall it's just a nice set. Nothing much new, but a lot of nice little things like a map. So it's not trying to impress anyone, it's just trying to be a good set with a lot of enjoyable play features, some nice minifigures, including the exclusive one, the exclusive skin, which we get in almost every single set. Especially in this wave, we've got a lot of new and exclusive skins. Next up is the TNT House. This came out to quite a bit of criticism. The colourful design of it is not very pleasing to the eye, and many people find it to look quite ugly and something that looks like a candy cane, which I very much agree with. But it did get the blue parrot, which is really nice, although people do think it should have come with the parrot houses, since one of the giant parrot houses was a turquoise parrot, which is what we got in this set. So that is a bit sketchy, but alas, if you wanted to get all the parrots, you're going to have to get this set too. But overall, there isn't much new except for a new Steve. I never thought I'd be saying this, but they have changed Steve. It's now a darker tone, so therefore more game accurate, which I think is really cool. I've seen a few people who saying they want to pick up this just for the Steve, so they can have a more game accurate Steve, and also compare it to the old one. I think it's cool that Lego Minecraft is trying to increase their accuracy to the game, and as they're based on the game, you'd hope so. Also, it's nice to see another beach-based set, although with a parrot, I'd expect it to be more jungle-based. We've got one vine. I'm not sure if that implies it's a jungle, or they were just trying to, at least seem like the parrot was fit there. I'm not sure the beach setting is really fit for the minifigure selection, but that's how it goes. Nothing much really new apart from that, however, just a zombie and a creeper, pretty standard overall. But, yeah, not my favourite set of the wave. Next up is the Pillager Outpost, which is probably the best set of the wave and the most anticipated. This set contains a giant Pillager Tower, which is all new, of course. It has a Ravager as well, which isn't new in fact. It did come in the Illager raid a while ago, but it's nice to see it to come back again, so that's nice. We also got a Pillager Captain with a new method of using the flag, which is nice. Same minifigure and everything, just a new method of displaying the flag, the banner on top of it. We also got a Vindicator, which is quite nice. These don't actually naturally spawn at a Pillager Outpost, but it is also combining with a raid, which is a nice touch, I'd say. We got a nice new villager skin in this set as well, so that is something new in here and it's exclusive to this set, as well as an exclusive skin per usual. With every set, this is pretty much the standard unless we get an Alex or Steve. This case, it was a skin. Not many minifigures in the set, but I think the minifigure selection overall is quite solid. Really, what you buy this for is the set being the giant Pillager Tower, which we had not yet seen before. Also, the pig has had a bit of a redesign, having a flat tile on top instead of just a brick, which is quite nice because it just looks a lot cleaner overall, and just these small touches is what makes the set that much better. Also, an Asaia village for the first time, a Savannah village, which I think looks really nice. Next up is the Warden Encounter. Now, in this set, the obvious big minifigure is the Warden, which we have in fact got before, and they haven't really changed much about it since the Deep Dark battle. It still has the big turquoise band on the top of the head, and also has the moving horns, which I think is still quite nice, although kind of makes it look slightly ugly with how they had to do it. This set also comes with a chicken, which is a bit random, but at least they're extending the minifigure selection beyond just a player and the Warden. Also, we get a skin in this one, which is nice. As I said, it's a standard at this point. And the Warden is really what this set is all about. It's a cheap and easy way to get it, since the Deep Dark battle was more on the expensive side and is pretty much retired at this point. So this was an easy way to get it for a much cheaper price than the original. And overall, I think what they've done with this set is really, really good. Next up, we have the Creeper. Now, the Creeper is not really a set which has much new in it. This set was more designed to be really good to display. It looks really nice and has a lot of nice little movable features. It's not an 18+ set, but it acts like it is. Also, we got this little pig thing, which isn't really exclusive because you can build it yourself, but it's a nice little Easter egg hinting at that the Creeper was a failed model of a pig, which I think is a really fun little touch and very much will be appreciated by many Minecraft fans to come. So that is really, really nice. But overall, what do you think of this wave? I think it has a lot of really nice new features. It's not the most new features we've got in a wave before, but I feel like this is one of the most solid waves we've had in many years. Obviously, the prime era of 2017, 2016, it will not beat that. But in recent years, I'd say that it beats many of the waves we've got before. There's a lot of solid sets in this, some pretty decent ones and some really good ones. Examples of the Warden Encounter, the Pillager Outpost, they have some really nice minifigures and really good concepts. Pricing is questionable, as many have said, but I think overall they've done a pretty good job here. As well as including a creeper, which is, a built creeper and looks like it can be displayed, is pretty awesome and something that LEGO hasn't really done before. The big figs were kind of like this, but a lot smaller. Anyway, what do you guys think of this wave? Tell me in the comments down below. Really if you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe up there. There is another video down there. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.